into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Yu Darvish. What's the scouting report on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ready to go? Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, and we're underway from San Diego. Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Next pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. Matt Olson getting ready to hit. Next pitch downstairs, ball one.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7-8 pitches that this guy had, and wow, you're just scratching your head. If you're a hitter, what do you look for?
And it's 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Darvish checks on the runner. Acuna dives back in. At the belt and fires. That one missed. Acuna on at first, nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. And down on strikes he goes. One gone here.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Austin Riley. This guy has turned into a beast. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Now 1-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
1-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Braves strand one, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, Boog, when you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league. So if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. In for a strike. Strike one. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Out to short. Grissom over to pick it up. Over to first. One up, one down.
Batting second. The left field.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Three straight gold gloves for Fried in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go to catch Greg Maddux, who had a total of 18 in his career, 13 consecutive gold gloves.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Manny Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Swung on, belted. Acuna going back on this one. Bangs off the wall. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run. The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Machado at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Colin McHugh getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and fires. Slice down the right side. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground. The underhand flip. They take the force out. That's the inning. Padres leave a pair. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Darvish back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The next pitch misses. 2-0. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Got him swinging.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. Oh, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there for strike 1. Darvish checks on the runner. Albies dives back in. The pitch. Albies on the move. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 2-2 now. And another ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that's a base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He will score, and it's 1-0. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher now, Steven Wilson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Eddie Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Run, don't walk, before tomorrow is here. Oh.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Joe Jimenez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. The batter now is Adam Engel.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. Now 1-1.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And the righty deals. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll him out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now Vaughn Grissom. Wilson, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And the pitch. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Acuna now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Move to first. Grissom back on a dive. And a pitch. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. Down. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Got him. 1 out.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Olsen, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next pitch is outside. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Matt Olson goes deep, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. His first at bat was a strikeout. First offering misses the mark.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes a pitch. In for a strike, and it's a ball and a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. That clips the corner. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3, but 2 come across to score in the inning. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
And now it's Austin Nola.
For the Padres, the catcher,
And a pitch. That's in there.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
now batting, shortstop,
Right here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
the left fielder, number 22.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Righty delivers. And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Last chance for the Padres. Manny Machado up to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
just feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Cronenworth in the box now. Takes strike one. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Here's the 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.